All right. Okay, stupid YouTube intro because why not? Hey everyone, what's up? How's it going? This is Finite MTG, and today I'm joined with Jackson. Um, Classic combination
Well,
of Queen Elsa and Finite. Hi. All right, we only have 30 seconds. I forget how these Magic Online timers work. Does anything stand
so
out
true.
to you from this pack?
There's a chef. I don't like that card.
You
It
said you.
stands out to me as something I don't want to pick because it's three colors and it's like one.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, Flame of Venor is kind of correct. I don't see anything else that looks
Sure. Yeah, let's try it.
like I want it more.
Yeah, it stood out to me too. I was thinking I might take Twin Shot Sniper, but I feel like that's just not as exciting. So yeah, let's take the Flame.
Okay. One issue is I don't know as many cards as you, as I'm sure you're aware.
Oh, that's okay. I don't actually know the cards. I just pretend I do. Um, so is Sai a wizard? That is the question. I think it's an artificer. After zooming in and
I
not being
think
able to tell.
so. Yeah, zooming in and having it not tell you.
Yeah.
And
Um,
the Pyromancer isn't a wizard either.
yeah. I kind of
So
want to take Decadent Dragon or I don't know. I guess Questing Druid's okay, but like Sai and Young Pyromancer don't seem super strong to me. How do you feel about the dragon?
it's good.
Okay. Um,
Yeah. I like picking at least half on color with a strong two
ooh.
color pick.
Yeah, that was kind of
Um,
my thought too. And I don't think blue's the strongest, so I don't mind hedging in this direction.
okay.
Or we can be Grixis or
Yeah.
something.
Good.
But yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Okay. Man, this thing goes so fast. Oh wow. All right. So we can probably never pass Retrofitter Foundry, right?
Um, yeah, I mean that makes the cut of in like every deck, I would have to assume.
Except for the two people
I
who,
haven't seen
yeah,
the whole cube, but
that's fair. Yeah. I
oh,
mean,
you're saying the two people who passed it to us
yeah. Yeah.
without making their deck. Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, this would be a sick wheel, Vohar, because then if we end up like Grixis, Flame of Anor, I don't know. It's a wizard, but
Yeah, I mean, I would be happy with that, but
yeah.
you take the card you're given
Yeah, I
for
think
now, anyway.
I agree. I actually, have you cast Force of Despair very many times?
No.
Okay. I drafted it yesterday or in my last deck and it was like very good. Like I was pretty surprised how good it was.
Um,
So,
okay.
yeah.
The forces in general are just so hard castable, and they're kind of all mostly very good.
Yeah.
So I'm not that surprised.
Okay, now
I'm
we're
sad to see no red fixing.
yeah. Yeah, these lands like they're good lands but just not for us. I mean, I guess
Mm,
blue black land for flame and dragon, but I don't know. I think I'd rather just take either like Rada Glyph Elemental, like something proactive that kills the opponent. I think Rada's probably more
yeah,
likely. Yeah.
because I mean, we could slide into Jund or just red green beats.
Okay. So you're also down with
Always
the Rada
enjoy
then?
that. Oh, for sure. A well statted creature,
It's super
always on
good.
board.
Rada is
Hmm.
sick. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. All right. What are you looking at here?
Oh, it's my favorite card from your cube,
All right. I'm glad we're
the
looking at the same
Markov
one.
Enforcer. I
This
love
was
that.
yeah, this was like my finisher of choice in my last deck too. So yeah, perfect. And I
Yeah,
think at this point we really want to be red because we have a red black card, red blue card, and a red green card. So I don't see any issues
yeah,
with
I
taking.
agree.
Yeah.
Although I will say, if I was drafting your cube, I would take the Unicorn Anvil for sure. Although I
Uh,
think you cut that,
yeah, I was
did
gonna
you?
say I'll have you know if you were drafting
Yeah.
my cube, you would not be able to
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah. Um, yeah, I would love nowhere to run just as cheap removal because I feel like that can be a little bit scarce here, but I don't think we
Okay,
can
that's good
pass
to know.
this. Hmm. And speaking of Get Lost is pretty good, but we don't have any white cards.
Um, so weird to me seeing like cards with the enchantment border
Yeah. Yeah, did you know
that
that
they just have.
like even Urza's Saga has it now? Like it just looks horrible.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
I think I
I
do.
like the change in theory. I'm not used to it yet, but
That's fair. Yeah. I think I just want to take
you're
the
just taking it.
yeah, cuz like Heirloom Blade is colorless. I could take a land, but I just think that cheap removal is really sick and I think Boros is one of the best decks here. So,
Yeah, and I mean, if one of the lands was really good for where we were at, I would be more on board.
yeah, that makes sense. How do you feel between Stonecoil and Urask's Forge? Because I think both of these are good.
Um, oh, I don't really know the Forge. I remember you telling me about it. It makes dudes.
Yeah, it's like you just actually. I kind of want to take Stonecoil here. Is that crazy?
No, I think that's fine.
Okay. Just thinking like Forge is really good, but it seems like there are so many good threes, and this like uses our mana well no matter what. Ooh, I think
Yeah.
Spring Bloom Druid I think might be kind of perfect now because like we have the Rada, we have a 6 drop. Maybe we're
Okay.
yeah. Um, anything else that you were excited about here? I don't actually know what this card does.
I was about to ask you.
uh, number of
No,
land. Okay, interesting.
that doesn't seem like where we're at right now.
It is cool though. It'll probably go into one of my cubes now that I know about it. But yeah, let's.
Yeah, I like the card in general.
Uh, like we have a bunch of
A
Gruul.
shuffle's back.
Dang it.
Sorry.
um, I think I should actually just take Ash Barrens here. Um, I don't
It's pretty reasonable.
like Roshin. I don't think is good, even though we already have Stone Coil. I don't think we need another 6 drop because we already have a better one. Um, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fine. Ooh, red green land. All right, maybe we're doing it.
Okay. I think we're doing it.
Sweet. Okay, so now the question is, which color do we splash? Because I refuse to Garth one eye it and play all 5.
Yeah, I don't think that would be the best idea.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
there's the wizard man. We're in such a different position than I expected us to be.
Yeah, I don't think I should take it, but I don't know. Does
Devastating summons.
yeah, like I don't know. Actually, what if I just take the
There's land and graveyard synergy. If you could just take the
that's true.
force, that's fine.
Yeah, I think I'll just take the force. Okay, and I think
The
resistance.
disciplined play, probably.
What'd you say?
Said that's the disciplined play. I
Yeah.
never may. I always draft so greedily every single time.
I think most people do, which is yeah, I think land here is fine. Maybe we end up splashing Get Lost or something, but um
Hmm.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay. So
Whoa.
maybe the white splash was free the whole time. I don't know. We'll see. I think path is in the cube and stuff, so if we can find more random things like that, that'd be nice. Um but yeah, Amaz has a like radically different drafting style than me. So when I drafted this cube with him last, it was pretty interesting because I'm like, let's do this like super boring aggro like kill the opponent thing, and he's like, let's pack one, pick one, a gold card, and a build around, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but it worked out.
I feel like especially if you make the cube, it's like you want to explore the interesting lines you put in there, and
Yes.
you need other people to come in and be like, you lose to efficient beats.
Yeah. Yes. um, I agree with that. That's sort of what I did when I drafted my cube last. I was like, I'll play blue white, and then I sort of got wrecked.
I don't know. I'm
um,
sure.
I think Inti's pretty broken, by the way, in terms of the actual.
Yeah, that card is great.
Okay, sweet. All right. And now, yeah, let's just see about sorting out this curve. I don't think the flame is super exciting, but I don't think it's
I
like
don't think
necessary.
that's ever gonna.
Yeah, I don't think it has to be off the menu though. But all right, let's grab Minty.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, I mean, yeah, it's not terrible even with one mode, but as one mode usually and a splash. But, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And especially if we're splashing
Um,
like white for free instead. How do
yeah.
you are you all right with a fetch land here?
I was thinking that, yeah, actually. I know I just said I'm greedy, but that just feels really nice. We're not a Stoke the Flames deck right now.
um,
We're not, we don't have enough of a way into black for me to want to pick Bitter Triumph, I don't think.
yeah, that would be a good one though, just based on the environment. I had kind of glazed over that, but yeah, I think both of the removals you mentioned would be appealing. Sanctum Weaver I wouldn't mind picking up as well, or either. Um,
Or-
do you know the
yeah, I
random?
mean, Sanctum Weaver's decent mana to work even if you're not an enchantment.
Right, which I don't expect to be, but um,
No, very much not.
ooh, okay. Now things are getting interesting. We have a yeah. This is actually really hard. I think we don't take the mutt, but we have Ranger class, which I think is pretty strong. We have Titania. Uh, hey Amaz, welcome to the stream. And yes, you are mostly in time. Titania, we have like Ash Barrens. We just picked up a fetch. We have Fertile Ground. Um, I think Titania might wheel. And I really would rather have, I think, a cheap spell probably. How do you feel about that between the two green enchantments? Or would you rather take Titania?
Um, I'd probably go Ranger class here. I would rather, in my heart of hearts, go Titania, but I think it's wrong,
All
unfortunately.
right.
I think we're not into that enough, right? I see the pieces. I sort of wish we were, but I think that's more of a if it wheels, then we can consider looking more into that.
That's fair. And I love Ranger class. And in general,
Yeah.
I don't love signets, but I actually think that Gruul's signet here makes a lot of sense, especially after passing
Okay.
two mana cards that ramp. Um,
Yeah,
all
fair.
right.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it's tough because I really like the finishers. Like I really like Titania, I really like Dragonwing Glider, but I just feel like
Hmm.
we're going to get them, and it doesn't really matter which one. So like getting the cheap cards, I
Hmm.
feel like is my priority, but I don't know. Okay, I'll just grab this.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment.
Cool. Ooh, how do you feel about a Trostani splash here?
Are we a Stoke the Flames deck?
We might be now.
Yeah, I kind of like it. We have so much white already. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it seems relatively free to me, and I feel like we're a creature deck. Um,
Right.
I also think it's really good against like some of the aggro decks, just in terms of the stats and the amount of lifelink and stuff that you're producing. Um,
Yeah,
okay, well, cool. And
put stuff in the way.
Signet is with Get Lost. Hey, Wacky, good to see you. And yeah, we did pick up a 5-drop just to irk you, actually. All right, so now what do we do here?
Um, Clearly the answer is Masked Vandal is a wizard for Lenore.
It's
Um,
interestingly, that might not be the reason to
uh,
take it, but there's a chance it's the right pick. I mean,
I think it might be. I'm not seeing a lot else.
we could
Um,
we could try this removal. I've never played this card.
Deals X damage. Oh, it seems fine.
Okay, I'll just grab it. I don't know.
Sure.
We're a little light on removal, so ooh,
Yeah,
this is tough because we can't really cast Steel Seraph for 3 mana. Not very easily, but
but the
it's
card is strong.
yeah. But we really don't need more expensive cards that badly. But I think maybe
You're right. That's the thing.
do we just
I
take it
mean, you could
anyway
just
though?
go Pyrite Spell Dome.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gosh, I don't know. This is tough. Which one would you go with here?
You're tempted by the angel.
I'll just
I
take
mean, I
this.
always like big things, but
I don't know. I
I'm
think
trying
this
to
one.
learn from you.
Ooh,
Ooh, Devastator.
I like.
A fun one.
I think Love Struck Beast is super cool, but I'm curious what you like here.
I'm shocked at the number of cards I like. I mean, the chainsaw is good in general. But Love Strike Beast is a card that I like a lot in general. We don't have a lot of enablers though. But I think it's just decent
I think
in
it's
a
really good.
vacuum.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna grab it. I wish the timer didn't do this to us every pick.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if they have to spend their removal on your 1/1, it's not the worst.
Right. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of the time they just don't have that. I think I want to take Radiant Flames
Yeah.
here and not necessarily main deck it, but just like have the option to have a sweeper.
Okay.
Do you like Paw Patch Recruit a lot?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I
Um,
think it's fine, right? But
hmm. So now are we a Stoke the Flames deck? There's also a green white
oh, we
one.
wheeled it.
how how big?
Yeah, another green white is solid.
Yeah,
What were you saying?
just I'm curious if you feel like we need the land or not. I kind of think we don't.
We don't need it, no.
Yeah.
I feel like Stoke the Flames is way higher upside. Plus, you can kill people with it,
Okay.
which is fun.
My
Player removal.
chat is saying I'm too quiet, which I mean that's just always wait. Why am I so quiet? What is going on here? Is okay, is this better? I just have to be in the microphone. Okay. Yeah, that's better. All right. I will be in the microphone from here on out inside of it.
Okay.
Uh
We
and
are rewarded for pressing the glider.
yeah, I think so. Fair. All right. Let's grab a one drop. I don't think we're going for the white white here. It's down here.
No.
All right. Well, I think overall feels like we're in good shape. Seems like we know what the deck is doing. Feels like the colors are open. So hopefully we'll just get a nice pack 3 here. Does this?
Last pick. Aloe Alchemist. Actually, a good card.
I would love to take a Brea's Apprentice from this pack. I feel like there's not too much else, but
It is kind of light for us. I mean, white is a splash. Otherwise, I would consider the land.
the
But
Forge, yeah.
the
I'd really like a fetchable.
yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, gotcha.
I was thinking that, yeah.
A fetchable for the Arid
But
Mesa, yeah.
for the green,
Right.
vegetable green.
Yeah, because right now we just have the parlor.
Hmm. But
But
yeah, no, I'm happy with the apprentice though.
yeah. This is I don't remember which card I passed, but this was part of the reason that I passed a good 3 drop before because it feels like it's pretty easy to get threes that are pretty powerful. Ooh, Baloth's is cool, but it's expensive. Oh, do we just need the? We probably just take the Triumph now, right?
Let's see. I mean, I'm generally happy with that. I haven't seen every card yet.
I don't actually know what they are
Yeah,
though.
no, I think so.
Okay, yeah,
Because yeah, I think Balos just comes down. I don't like a landfall card being the top of my curve when I'm not explicitly a landfall deck. I
Hey,
think
Opa,
this
good to
was
see
tough.
you. Opa, are you making a joke about that language, or am I still way too quiet? But yeah, I agree. Baloth's, I mean, it's a great like retail limited card. I think the last time I played with it was whichever master set it was reprinted in. But yeah, like I don't know, feels like it requires a lot of setup. 20% volume. I'm shouting here. Like I don't know. I wonder if what is going on. Maybe part of it is the desktop audio is so high. I don't know. Giga
Am
muted.
I loud?
No, I don't. Well, I think you're probably a reasonable volume. I.
So I'm louder than you?
It seems like it. Yeah, I'm just here. I'll see if I can fiddle with my thing here.
Alright.
Is that better, guys? No, that looks the same. Did I... Wait a minute. Is that better? Okay. I think I must have hit a knob on my microphone. Maybe? Possibly? Because now I have the volume... No, it's not better still. Okay. Jesus. What's going on? I guess we can fix this in deck building? I don't know. Okay, this is an interesting one.
So this pack, we have some interesting cards. We have a Bone Splitter.
Yeah, we do have a
I
bone
like
splitter.
Bone Splitter.
I love bone
That's really
splitter.
fine.
How do you feel about Timeless
I like
Witness?
having high power. We have a lot of trample, which is nice with it.
Sure. So,
Also, um, theoretically, I like Ruby. I'm not sure. We don't have a ton of fours.
I think we can try to wheel it.
Four drops.
Let's just grab the bone splitter. I don't know.
Happy with the Bone Splitter? Okay, me too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to hear you, Max, but I can't.
Okay, now nobody can hear me. That's...
Um,
Yeah, at this point I don't think it's on my end because I see my thing lighting up. All right, we will get this sorted out. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Is my volume any better? Why is this... Okay. Does anyone know why this is happening? Do we have an audio engineer in chat? Hello. No, it's still... It's stayed the same the entire time, and I turned the thing way up. I wonder if my microphone... I wonder if, like, the cord's breaking or something. I think I should just maybe take this 7 drop. I think this thing's really powerful. Hi. Can you hear me now?
yeah.
Okay, I can barely hear you.
Is this any better?
Yeah, that's a bit better. How do you feel about this X spell? Oh, wait, I'm not sharing screen. We can take a Gold Vein Hydra, X and a green Trample Haste, Vigilance guy, or a 7 drop. I guess we should probably take the X spell.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm kind of sad we missed the X-Spell dude from Pac-Man.
Oh, yeah, the Roshin. Yeah.
Yeah, at this point. I mean, not that it would be absurd, but it would be nice.
Ooh, how do you feel about Escape to the Wilds?
I think card quality is very high. We're very mid-rangey. I think it fits well.
Nice. Cool. And yeah, not passing too much. All right. So we'll do that. And I'll see if I can continue to do anything about my audio here. All right. Is that better? Oh my gosh, I think I might have fixed it, guys. Maybe that's all it took. I don't know. Let's grab Kellen here. I feel like Jackson probably can't hear me now.
Oh no, I can't hear
you. 1 second. Yeah, so whenever I do that, it disconnects me from the thing. And we'll grab the Boros land here. Okay, so now I'll do this, reconnect, share screen.
Okay. Yeah, you're muted.
Okay, I think I finally fixed all the audio issues. Thank goodness.
Yay.
Maybe. Did we draft a good deck in the process? Who knows?
Well, we'll find out when we have to play with it.
I guess so. All right, and I don't know. I think Rockamar maybe is cool. I don't think we really need Treasure Keeper.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just see if we can... I think this is actually going to be good. Like, I probably made some goofy picks when I was paying no attention to what I was doing, but I mean, all of our cards are on color. That's good. Just grab a DRC. We don't have to play the Kellen either. I don't know. I think this deck will still... Oh, wait. Oh, it grabs Glider. Yay. Okay. Kellen's good enough. Problem solved.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
I don't think we're supposed to main deck Radiant Flames. I actually... Ooh, wow. 4 girl cards. Take your pick. I think
Hey.
I think it's Ruby, but I'm curious what you think.
No, I agree.
Okay.
When I couldn't hear you during this pack, I was mostly just talking about Ruby besides the multiplier.
Gotcha. I think what I was saying is I think it'll wheel. So I'm glad I wasn't wrong.
Oh, alright, yeah.
But I think last time I said Ruby would wheel, it might have been in a Foundations draft, and I was wrong. So glad that that seems to be the case in Amaz Cube. And Bard class, I don't know about this necessarily, but it's Gruul, so who knows?
Yeah. I mean, we have what? 4? 5?
Yeah, 5.
Legendaries? Not terrible.
Yeah.
6?
Oh, we do have 6, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we're secretly Bard class? I don't know. Probably makes a lot more sense if you get this like pack 1 or something then.
Yeah, probably. Well, because the issue that I'm thinking of is just it's kind of low tempo play for this deck that likes to be on tempo.
Yeah, I agree. Wow, and even last pick removal. Yeah. Okay, so I think we have a pretty good pool of cards here. I'm pretty glad we took the Ketria Triome, even though it's not exciting. Nobody said anything about the audio since I said that I think it's fixed, so I'm just gonna assume the lack of complaints means it must be good. Isn't that how Twitch chat
It
works?
must be perfect.
Yep.
100%.
Hey Sprinkles, welcome to the stream. Glad you can hear. All right, let's throw everything that we could play. Oh, well, it's not Geeky Jackson, so this is a different Jackson who also is geeky, but yeah. Wait, can you say something now, Jackson?
Yeah, is this any better?
Yeah, okay. All right. Now maybe it's actually fixed, hopefully.
I hope so.
Yay. All right. We only took the entire draft portion to sort that out. So we have a lot of goodies here. Let's just start throwing stuff into the deck. I don't know if we want Retrofitter or not in the main deck, which feels kind of weird, but I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I understand
Okay, but you
because we're
disagree.
kind of. I'm not sure
Okay.
yet. I want to see how it comes together. The thing is, this deck seems to like playing on curve a fair bit, which is just not what Retrofitter wants you to do.
True. Yeah, no argument there. I'm just
Right, like I feel like this deck wants to grind people out by just having good card quality and then playing Escape to the Wilds and then you win.
sounds good. I don't know what to do with these. I assume this goes over here. These are, I think, well, I guess these are maybes, but we have 8 of them, and we're at 16, so we could sort of play all of them. But I'm curious if you like... I mean, we could play the Aloe Alchemist. I'm just a little bit worried about how cards like this fall off if the game goes long, but why don't we at least throw in like some
I mean,
removals?
that is true. I think we do a good job of pushing through damage with a lot of tramplers. It can be like the thing is I see it as being really strong in that it's okay as a 2-drop, but if you draw it late, it can be +3 power to an attack and then come down later. and it gets trampled for
Sure.
the Markov Enforcer. Not that I'm married to it, but I I don't think it's bad with the number of 2 drops we have right now.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I feel like Tome and Retrofitter are sort of in the same camp of like maybe being good in certain matchups, but just being a little mana hungry in general.
Yeah. Yeah, we could sort of slow everything down and go more of a Maze Mind Retrofitter style of play, but I just think we don't have quite enough removal to make that good. I would feel unconfident in our ability to stall out the game.
Yeah, that makes sense. Should we play Springbloom Druid?
I think you see something in that card that I don't. So I want to say no, but I feel like my opinion is flawed somehow.
I think it's good, but maybe not here. And I think the main issue that I have with it now is we have 3 ways to ramp at 2 mana, so I feel like that makes it a lot less
Right.
appealing, and our threes are pretty contested. But the reason that I'm going back to it is because I feel like our deck is pretty mana hungry. Um, like we already have multiple
It is a
fives.
bit, and we have a couple of X spells potentially.
Yeah, like we could throw
Yeah, I
this
think it's
in
fine.
and then end up throwing in potentially one. Maybe we. What if we just play the Pyrite and then like one of the
And then
expensive cards here?
yeah. Remind me what the Hydra does.
Yeah, that's the one that you wouldn't have been able to see. So I mean, this card's pretty scary.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I like that one.
okay.
It closes out games unexpectedly.
So I guess now my
Yeah.
question is there anything that's in the
Mhm.
sideboard that you would like to main deck? Like especially, I don't know, a Hive Spine I think could be pretty good. I could be messing up by not maining it. I think this is okay. I think there's a chance we could want the Hive Spine in the main.
Do you prefer that to the Hydra? I think it's pretty debatable.
I'm
Gives
not.
us more flexibility.
Yeah, I don't know. No, let's just try it like this. I think we'll know if
You
we want the
sure?
Wolverine. I
Okay.
have no idea, but we've spent long enough thinking about it that I'm just ready to move on and find out.
The question is, do we play a plains? Because we have so many white sources without it, but also that takes away Ash Barrens as white
Yeah,
fixing.
Ash Barrens and Springbloom
Okay.
Druid, so I think we have to play the
Right.
plains, unfortunately.
Okay.
But the mana will be
Cool.
good, at least.
I guess Arid Mesa too, although we
Yeah,
can always find a tapped white source at least.
right.
How many total greens does this put us at?
So if we count Ash Barrens and the 3 red-green lands, then that would put us up to 9, which seems like a good number. But I think red, we're at like, what is that? 4 plus whatever that is, 11. So I think, I don't know. I kind of want to do this because then that puts us at, I think, 10 and 10.
Yeah, okay, sure. If you put it up to me, I would probably do one more mountain over forest, but I think it's like a flip, right? I don't think one is right and one is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the Hive Spine Wolverine again, where we can just like sit thinking about it forever or just
Yeah,
like do it and see what
or
happens.
just trophy and
Yeah.
realize it doesn't matter what her deck is.
I mean, hopefully. I like that you're manifesting that for us. All right, we're paired
Yeah,
against.
meanwhile, in this one, we were past the retrofitter and then didn't even play
It's fine. Everything's gonna
it.
be okay.
That's fine for sure.
So now we're in this fun spot of like I don't even know what we're supposed to do. Do we? Do we just play Gruul Signet here? We could.
Um,
Part of me wants
we
to.
could just kill the SRAM.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? I think. Yeah. Let's
I
just
think
do
I
it.
prefer that.
Okay.
Um,
I haven't seen too many people.
not give them any chance.
Right. I think it's somewhat harder than it seems to draw cards with it, but just in case. Probably doesn't hurt to do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kill their 2-drop is generally just good.
uh-oh.
Would have been a clean answer to that.
Yeah. It's fine.
Hmm.
So I think now we're just on cycle Ash Barrens for plains Kellen and find the glider.
You're right, fire off the adventure.
Yeah.
I think we should, because it's a good way to get white mana, and we need it for the get lost too.
Right. Which is unfortunately not doing anything against this guy, but I don't know. If they're straight Boros, then
No,
yeah.
this is where we use the cool strategy called hope your opponent doesn't have a bunch of gold cards.
Yeah. The other nice thing about this is we can go land Signet Kellen and then next turn like glider.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
That's
you can't equip. Wait, what?
doing
Oh,
much.
hexproof. I know how that ability works. Okay.
Hexproof is in fact not protection.
Sadly not.
No, in this case, very sadly. I mean, I think we do what we said, or what
Yeah.
you said.
This should still trade, so that's good. Unless something bad
Mhm.
happens. What does this actually do? Other creatures you control get pumped for stuff we attach to it. Okay, but we're not attaching anything to it, so that doesn't really matter.
Not yet. They don't attack, we might.
Please don't kill it. Yeah, okay.
Oof. That's bad.
That is very bad. And we take 6.
Yeah.
The funny thing about this, so we definitely want Hivespine Wolverine, by the way. But the funny thing about this is,
Yeah.
like the Lizard Blades has actually been more threatening than either of, I don't know.
Genuinely. I mean, the guy's just a 3-power creature,
Yeah.
and it has double strike because of the Lizard Blades. I guess it has hexproof, so we can't get lost it, but wouldn't even do that much in this case.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, you know what else we're going to bring in? Going to bring in Radiant Flames.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Thanks.
I thought you were going to say the other artifact removal card that we have.
Maybe. Yeah, we could do that too.
I'm not 100% sure yet, but
Thoughts on attacking there and being dead on board?
get it over with. Move on to game 2.
All right. Just checking to see if we're on the same page.
We'll be fine.
We do get to play Alchemist and re-equip if they just... Okay, well now we just die.
Oh, we're just
Cool.
dead. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
An interesting game for one of us.
Yeah, that's a bit unlucky.
That's okay though. Yeah, I'm not too intimidated by their overall card quality. I just think, like, as long as we don't have any...
Right, they just curved out perfectly on the play with a bunch of removal.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
happens.
All right. Radiant Flames in. I think Escape to the Wilds probably goes.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
And I think I want
I don't know if I like that. Do you?
the Resistance.
Yeah. I think it's better on the play because it has more game as a protection spell against removal. Just kind of building it.
That's fair. I feel like this should be such a good matchup for us. Like, we have so much removal, so much, like, a lot of our cards are 2-for-1s. We have ways to sweep the board, gain life. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Then I'm curious about this. Like, this can kill their Ferris guy.
Alright, it's really good against the one card we saw that it also kills unequipped Lizard Blades
Yeah.
or whatever that's worth.
I think it's probably worth trying.
Okay.
But I don't know what to cut now.
You know what I think is weak in this matchup? That's going to be a bit weird.
Okay, what?
I don't disagree with that, but I think Bone Splitter.
I agree, and I wonder if I guess maybe losing the value from Kellen just doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, I agree. Sure.
Okay.
I had that thought too, and then I was like, no, we have to have two targets for the Kellen, but no, we really don't.
Not really.
All right, let's see if they don't mercilessly beat us down. Okay, well, this is going to be a snap mulligan. Beautiful 2-mana rock hand with one one land. And the ruby as well.
This seems fine.
Yeah, I think this is good. I think I just want to get rid of Alchemist here and just try to hit land drops for the Glider and for the Enforcer.
You sure?
No.
Okay. I mean, we do sort of need to cast big things, but we do need to be alive to cast them as well.
All right. Yeah, let's just get rid of the Enforcer then. You're probably right.
Okay.
And it doesn't really matter. I guess we should always play this first. But which one?
Yeah,
what do you
that's
want?
just better.
Oh, sorry.
You're saying what do we do turn two?
Exactly. I think we should probably. Well, I guess we can just see what they do. And what we
Do
draw.
nothing.
Oh. Well.
Oh no. I
an
guess
easy-
that makes it an easy choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof. Punished for the only one target on Kellen by drawing exactly the one Kellen and the Dragonwing Glider.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It honestly probably is fine though, because we can just play Kellen on curve.
The
and
funny
he has
thing
double
is,
strike.
like, part of me wonders if, since we're on the play, we're actually going to want Bone Splitter, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We might just die here.
The problem is, what do you mean?
Oh, just thinking about the fact that we're down on cards, like this thing is kind of
sure.
losing its potency. The opponent's deck seems good, which means I might have to.
But hear me out.
Wait, they just did nothing.
Kellen.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I was gonna say Kellen equip the glider for 4 double strike flying.
That pumps our other stuff as well.
Yeah, sure.
All right, this is dead.
Kind of.
Well,
I hope so. Unfortunately, not.
yeah, but they
I
did.
think
They were paying costs, but oh well.
I think we have to run out the Kellen here anyway, but it's a little sad.
Is it dying now? Are they going to channel the guy? I think they're going to channel the guy. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Better than getting 2 for 1 by it. That's
Definitely true. And we almost got them to kill this instead. I don't know. Could be in worse shape here than we are. If they just play a threatening thing, we can kill it with Stoke, unless it's a 3-1 that we can't target. That's very aggressive.
super strange. Yeah. And then just cast your Lava? That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I don't know what to do with the land now. Like,
It's so awkward, right?
I think we just play the forest holding up Stoke, and then we either... Well, I guess actually the question is, do you want to block and trade? I think actually we probably do, because...
You want to block?
Yeah, because I think their deck is more aggressive. It frees up a mana for the Stoke if something goes wrong. we can play the Triome this turn and Glider
Yeah.
next turn.
And still have Glider next turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm on board.
Okay. Maybe they'll play another Active Treason. I don't know.
Yeah, that does make me think their hand right now is not great.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
this-
pretty good.
Yeah, I feel really happy about how this went now. Because now we attack
Yeah.
for 7.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't attack first. Maybe they just were never going to pay if we did block.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that would be pretty horrible for them if, like, that's their one relevant play they can make, the dragon, and... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ooh, empty's good too. And this man land is going to be potentially very big.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're just going to die after this, frankly. Like, they just have a 1-drop in play.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, they just play another Active Treason, and then they pull out a green land, and they have like a +1/+1 and fight, and then we just get our board wiped.
It's fine. All right, we were on the
This is a
play.
very...
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was chalking this game win that I assume that we have here up to being on the play, which I don't know. Is that true? I think that really more than anything, like Karizev's expertise into Root Walla was just not it.
Yeah, they're just not strong cards compared to what we're doing, which is kind of what you were saying last game. We just...
So
this game...
This puts them to 1, is that right? If we fire up the Ridgeline, we pump the Rebel, because then they can block 3 and they take 9 either way.
And they just eat our land.
Yeah, don't love that.
They eat our land and live. But they don't have anything to sack.
Yeah, we could just...
I mean,
like,
we have 5. We could just attack in the air and...
play 2 guys.
Drop 2 dudes.
Yeah. Let's...
And we're not even really overextended into a board wipe because we have the man land and they have not a lot of cards in hand.
Yeah. Let's just see if we find like a land or something off this, just for fun. Okay.
Whoa.
I don't know if I want that.
Keeping that.
Keep
Really?
it?
I mean, it kills basically anything
Sure.
that
Okay.
they could play.
Yeah, I mean, right
If
now...
they
I
try to
guess-
chump block with Root Walla,
Yeah,
dies.
it kills Magma and... Oh, but I guess they
Mhm.
can sack the Magma, which
Sack
fizzles
it if they
this.
have mana open.
But I think that's fine.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything.
It saves the Root Walla, but yeah.
Right, like. Okay, I should say it doesn't do nearly enough.
All right, I think they die.
Yeah.
If nothing else, they die to our glorious mana base, which, I mean, I think that's worth conceding too, frankly. Ginger Brute, okay.
Oh, Ginger Brute.
Not too worried about that with the whole fear fire foes situation, but
Right.
I don't.
Yeah, now we can just force them to.
Yeah, what does playing the land do?
Wait. What do you mean?
I just, for some reason, I thought that that mattered, but I guess it doesn't really. But yeah.
So wait, hold on. Let me count. We could play this for 1 and still have mana to activate the land.
Ooh, that is fun.
Because that wipes at least 1. Like, they'd have to either sack the Magma or just let it kill both of their...
Well, they'd probably sack both to
Orange
Magma
balls.
and kill Alchemist, but I guess that kills them. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's a good play.
So, and if they do that, then they can't sack the ginger brute for life.
Right. Yeah, I like this play. I think it's a good line. And I say that as someone who was not even close to thinking about it.
Glad I have some news here.
Definitely. You also supported my urge to play Rada and play some Gruul, so that's, I don't know.
Oh, very true. I'm always on board for some gruel.
Well, nice. I feel like I don't play enough Gruul. They just have like a few different ways they can kind of die here, so I guess they're just gonna.
Game 3.
Sure. And so now they can sack. What they can do is they can sack the Rootwalla, shoot the Alchemist for 1, and then block sack with the Magma to kill the Alchemist. And they still die.
Yeah, do they?
Yeah, because we're going to have a 6 power flyer.
6 in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no way they can.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
good
no,
line.
yeah, no. Because the root wall is dead. Mm-hmm.
It was a good line.
They actually sack the magma to itself and then play Holy Day.
That was an odd ping from them, by the way. They didn't really try to survive there.
Oh, they hit their own magma? Oh,
I think they pinged our face, but it felt like they pinged their own.
Oh,
magma.
You're right. The 1 damage to the magma came through from that. Yeah, I don't know.
I think now we'll just try to play around path, which means pumping Inti.
Pump something else, yeah.
Makes and then sense. They block Inti, they still die. Exactly.
Yeah, they still die with path.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
Smart.
I hope they. Oh, I was hoping they had the path.
Yeah. Maybe they did. They just didn't want to show it. You know?
Could be.
They're trying to get every percentage point in this match, clearly.
I mean, for them, it looks like it's 50 play points versus 100 play points, but actually, if they beat me, I gotta fork over another 120 play points. So that's.
Oh wow!
They don't know it.
It's a lot on the line.
Yeah, kinda. All right. I don't think we want to change anything, but curious how you feel about that.
No, I mean I definitely don't want Bone Splitter on the draw.
Right.
Yeah, the only thing I could really see an argument for is like. No, actually, I was gonna say collective resistance because it's cheap and it interacts, but it might not interact, and I don't want to cut anything for it really.
What were their like spells that game? Like what was their? It was Magma, Ginger Brute.
Yeah, the artifact guy that does the damage again.
Yeah. Just like random cards. I don't know.
Cheap stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I like having the Fear Fire foes. I like having the Radiant Flames a lot.
Me too. I don't love the
Pyrite spell ones.
I think the Signet and Mindstone are a little bit awkward, but I don't think we have better options. I guess we
That's the thing, right? They're slow, but that does gain life. Yeah, maybe replace the Mindstone.
Yeah, let's do it.
Get some scrolls.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
I always forget that card gains life.
I like Maze Mind Tome.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a pleasant card to play with, I think. Okay, this looks pretty good.
I like this.
Yeah. Not sure about
another 2-tap land hand.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. I don't know what to do about the tap lands, but we need to fetch the.
I mean, we could just.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
The Surveil land.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say we could go tap land into Signet into Low Struck Beast plus the Adventurer on 1 turn.
Sure, that seems good
and
to
then
me.
ramp that into our fives.
Yeah,
So I guess we should go for
I think we need
the
to.
surveilling now.
Yeah, I think so.
Although, yeah, the tap lands makes our curve not really work out like that in practice, most likely.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. The other thing too
Mm,
is we have this beautiful Trostani Lovestruck Beast Nonbo where we can't have a 1/1 because
yeah,
it's
I'm
fine.
not too worried about that because it can still block against them.
Right,
It's pretty
exactly.
important.
Parlor, I think we've been that.
I agree.
Okay, that's a good one.
Ooh, nice.
So I think now,
That's very good.
yeah, I agree. And I don't even think that we're unhappy about playing Signet now because, yeah, that gives us X's
No,
3.
I
Yeah,
like that signal.
yeah,
Yeah, it gives us X's 3 and a play without awkwardly running our low struck beast.
yep. That
That's
was
true.
the one thing that I was thinking when I was looking at the mana rocks, like specifically Radiant Flames is like pretty happy to um, have us play a mana rock on two. But
Yeah.
I almost want to just Love Struck Beast here. Like
No, I
they
very much do actually.
okay, yeah, and just not make the 1/1.
Uh,
1/1's gonna get killed anyway, and they're on two
right.
lands, and yeah, we're gonna Wrath more of their
Yeah,
stuff.
they're on two lands. They really don't have much going on. Love Struck Beast survives Radiant Flames.
Yeah, awesome. World first using a Signet for mana without hitting undo.
That's how you know you're a prime content creator.
Exactly, yeah. That and like if you know exactly how to use uh, a Signet, but you have no idea how to use your own microphone, that's the sign of a quality content creator right there. Um, okay, so do we jam like? There's no way we could ever jam
There's
Trostani
no
here, right?
world don't Radiant Flames,
Yeah. So
is my
okay,
opinion.
okay,
I
yeah,
think everything else is wrong.
okay. Well, I'm offended that we can't
I
even
don't know if
consider
that's
playing the
too
glider.
harsh.
All right.
No, dude, come on. It kills three things. They can
Well,
hide their lizard blades from us.
all right. We'll kill three things.
Nice.
I need to get in the habit of saying GLHF to these people because, somehow I have to start a conversation with them if I end up losing about giving them the play
Sure.
points. So it's a good thing it looks like we're gonna destroy them because now we don't have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm afraid they don't have much hope here. When you hit your third land drop into your opponent being able to play Markov Enforcer into anything you play, uh, it's not great.
Question is, do we even want to play the enforcer? Like,
I would play the glider here, get in damage, take
yeah,
the removal.
for sure. And the Love Struck Beast
Is
still
that what you were
counts.
thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly. We're not in danger of taking damage here.
Yeah.
We also have the manland again for some
Right.
strong attacks.
Look at this. I get to hit right click attack all, and it won't even make me make an illegal play. Beautiful.
Technology has come so far. It's like we're living in 2014.
What do you want to find? I think I want to find planes with the Ash Barrens. Like we could find Get Lost maybe and I don't know. No reason not to, right?
Deck thinning.
Yeah, like we should use it. I don't know.
We should absolutely use it. Does it actually matter? Probably not much. The only argument I could see is like getting another red if we need stoke the flames, but I don't think that's ever realistic. We already have 5 red sources.
I do love this deck's
Yeah.
mana. This deck's mana makes me happy. Okay, I think we'll probably enforce that.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty easy to just open up the air again. So
The
we're getting
only,
flames.
I guess, we might end up wanting to rummage the planes away to the blood token, but I don't even think that is a problem. Like, yeah, now we just have a forest and we can
Yeah, we have
do that with that anyway.
Ironically, either of the spells in our hand kind of blows the game open because Tristani just makes us attack right through their flyer.
Yeah. But this is like pretty sick. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Anytime you can take their 4/4 dragon and say you are nothing, a blood token splattered on the ground.
Oh my god. Yeah, I agree, Armath. Good to see you, by the way. Yeah, we're off to a good start here. We lost game 1 against Boros, and it looked like we were going to be in trouble. And we got a nice clean 3-for-1 with Radiant Flames here in game 3. Opponent missed some lands. We have really insane card quality. Oh no, they killed one of our guys. Darn. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Should we get lost the Leyline Binding?
If we could do it instant speed, I would say yes, but unfortunately that does not give us lethal. Oh, we don't even have it. What am I talking about? Okay, here's the play. Play Tristani, tap the 1/1s for Stoke the Flames, killing the Tristani so we can attack with the Lustrapes.
I love it. I mean, the opponent has to scoop here, right? Like, there's no way they can keep playing. I don't know.
They proved last game they will play through anything, and that's fine, but they will not win through anything, is my guess.
I would just, I don't know. Like, I don't like conceding, but come on. Like, this looks real bad.
Yeah. Maybe they have a wrath, and they think they can beat our land. They can't.
Yeah,
but
they die
maybe
instantly
they
to
think
Stoke plus, yeah.
so. All right.
That is a mutt.
Yeah. I am curious what card is in this cube that could bring them back into this game.
That would be pretty funny, Aramath, if they took a card from us. They do have, whatever you call it, Karizev's expertise, but that doesn't matter in terms of Tristani, right? So I will block with my 6/6 defender.
Now they could kill it with that 1/5 damage spell they showed us. And we would still.
Rebel Salvo or whatever. Oh, there's the get
Oh,
lost.
there's the
Oh
get
my
lost.
god.
Get lost the Leyline Binding. You gotta do it.
I think I'll just fire up the land and just try to kill them that way.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't even do that, would you? I mean, we have the Stoke. I think if we just attack,
Just attack, yeah.
Let's think about it. If they're gonna make us think, we can think.
Let's just kill the binding.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's enough thinking for one day.
Like, if they have Path, they could maybe threaten to live another turn, but like,
I don't think they could,
I
right?
don't know. I don't think they would, but they could at least, like, they're at least not just dead to Flyer plus, yeah, I mean, at this point, we just attack all and then.
Well, now we just send
I
a
mean,
flyer and
we
stoke
not
their
even
face,
attack
right?
all, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just thinking, why not attack with everything? But if they do somehow have something, it is better not to.
Yeah, it just seems like it's free to do this. I don't know. Like, there's no way with 2 red mana they can't cast Rebel Salvo. Like, there's nothing they can do here.
Instant speed, I don't even know what that card is.
Oh, we could have gone for
There's
a much
some
more.
2 mana.
We could have equipped the glider to the Markov Enforcer. That's my bad for not thinking about that.
I mean, I think that is technically a worse play. I don't know what they would do, but it feels worse.
Whew, almost had to undo the signet. All right. We survived.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, I agree, Aramath. That was my bad for not equipping. Like, I don't know. Imagine this guy on a Dragonwing glider. Like, that'd be pretty sweet.
That would be pretty sweet.
Okay. Well, the opponent's concede button was broken, so that's tough for them. Do we want to make any... Actually, I think after that, what do you think about Hive Spine main deck and Hydra sideboard? I think after that
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool.
I do like the Wolverine.
Well, you see, Aramath.
I felt like you wanted to do that before the first round, but
yeah, I just didn't know. Would you keep Ranger class and 6 mana sources? I think no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think with a Surveil
I would
hand,
probably keep Ranger class and 5 mana sources, but
okay. Well, this looks better to me. So
this is good. Yeah.
I think I want to. Jeez. I guess it's get rid of Enforcer.
Oh, it's so sad though.
Yeah, whatever. We'll just draw it again.
Yeah, we currently have a 100% win rate in games where we mulligan to 6 and then put Enforcer to the bottom. So.
But do we have a 100% win rate against Shadow Spear is the question.
Well, I'm glad we have the Wolverine. I'll say that much.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think that's just the right call for the environment. Oh, the opponent has played 2 cards that I would also play.
It's a bad sign.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a little late. But I guess next turn we can go Apprentice, or we can just cast both halves of the Lovestruck Beast, probably. Yeah. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now we can't actually play Dragon next turn without untapped red source off the top.
Right, and we can't Wolverine either until we, whatever you call it, find another land. So red source would be good.
Right.
Okay, that one I would not play. So sorry, opponent, you lost some cool points there.
Dang. I did think you were going to say that. But it's a vampire.
It is a vampire.
Ooh, Signet. I don't think that's a this turn play.
Yeah, I think it's just both halves of Lovestruck Beast and then pass, and then maybe next turn it's Signet into Breas.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Cool. Heart's Desire. I love Lovestruck Beast. Like, I think it's just a sweet card and tells a nice story, and I don't know, whatever. Whole deal. But I think that's true of a lot of...
What is the most cursed thing for Lovestruck Beast to be in love with? Like, what's the creepiest 1/1?
Creepiest 1/1? That's a great question. Aramath, by the way, is going off in chat with some very large humans, like Torsten, which is a 7/7 human, and apparently there's some guy from Portal that's an 8/8, which is an above average.
Portal is fake.
That's true.
I will say the 7/7 being bigger than dragons is kind of cool. Okay, let's hope we draw land. Did not.
Okay. So
where's our main board, Radiant Flames?
Yeah, we will be bringing that one in, and I think this is probably the collective whatchamacallit matchup as well. But I think, yeah, we're just still. I don't even think we can attack with the Lovestruck Beast, right? Like, we just need to play defense.
I don't think we should. Yeah.
This is pretty terrifying. Some of these cards are very snowbally.
What does that card do besides making the 1/1 flyer? I forget.
Um, oh, it makes a clue, and then when you sack an artifact,
Oh, I
where
meant
is
our
it?
guy, the
Oh, this.
berets.
So you can sack artifacts to impulse draw until the end of your next turn, or to pump something.
Okay.
Well, this is bad
Here comes the
because now they can actually use the spell
Now they
bomb
can
to
just
save
bounce
the.
the steel overseer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After growing. Wait, why did they not activate the overseer there?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, we could just blow up Shadow Spear with the Wolverine.
Sure. Just in the sense that they can't use spell bomb to disrupt that. Yeah, that came up
Right.
in the last match as well, Irma. I think I want to go after the overseer. I don't know.
And just hope that they don't bounce it.
I think I expect them to.
Accept it if they do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they will, but I think that if they just put 2 counters on their guys, like, I don't know, can we win from there?
Yeah, probably not. And at least that gives us another out to draw, like a pirate spell bomb or something.
Right. Though I'm realizing that this is going to grow their Gear Drake as well when they sack the spell bomb, but whatever. It's fine.
It will.
Okay. Yeah, let's just play the Wolverine.
Yeah, this feels like a tough matchup. Pre-board.
Yeah, it just does not feel like we're alive here. But that's how the last one felt,
Yeah.
so who
I mean,
knows?
I was gonna say it's very similar to last time where they start off with a strong start and we're on the draw and we can't really do enough. But it's not over yet.
Yeah, I think we send the Lovestruck Beast in here.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think we need to threaten a race or we're just gonna die.
Right. But the problem is, how do we race Shadow Spear?
Right. Well, that's the one reason I was thinking about
Blowing that up instead.
blowing it up.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think we probably just lose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, they didn't bounce our Wolverine.
Yeah, they could have misclicked it, huh?
Oh.
All right, so let's send this in, and I think the Thopter might as well go in.
I agree.
Okay. And then we might... I kind of want to impulse draw with the Thopter on our end of turn, which maybe means I was already supposed to do it, but I don't know. It's fine. I'll just do this.
Yeah. There's not a lot that I can think that we could draw into that would have been better this turn.
Yeah, I just don't know how we beat this. Like, maybe
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
maybe you were right though. Like maybe we did just need to kill
About the Shadow Spear.
Yeah.
It's so tricky. It's like you're choosing between 95 and 97% to lose. It's so hard to tell which is which.
Yeah. That's true.
Because I mean, if you think about it, they could easily make the flyer, what, a 6/6 this turn? Or no, a 5/5 this turn, even without the Shadow Spear. What outs do we have?
Now that I'm in this spot, I just feel like you were probably right though. Just like looking at life totals and thinking about it. I don't know. All right, let's just start digging. Maybe we'll find... does that not blow up artifacts? It does not. Okay, but I guess
mean, it blows up creatures that are artifacts.
Yeah, so, okay. I guess I just have to blow up the 5/5 lifelinker.
Yeah, it's awkward because
Now we can't
the Steel
Trostani.
Overseer will just keep growing.
Oh, well, that too. Um, and we're giving them two artifacts. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we certainly can't get lost something else and then let them sack both of the maps to grow that
Yeah.
even more.
What if we send the just the two 5 power creatures and then get lost and yeah,
And play the dragon.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't see another angle.
Okay.
That lets us probably ship the Mind Stone, is my guess.
Do we have enough mana? Oh, you're saying to Brave's
Not like
Apprentice?
to itself.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we probably have to just see more cards than them to have any hope here.
I think like there's a chance we could get out of this, but I also just don't love our odds. Like
Well, I mean, the thing is, if
they
they
just
don't
take
block,
10.
they're down to 9, which is
Almost a big deal.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Their biggest attacker is a 5 next turn, right? Assuming they counter and Shadow Spear the 3-tree mascot. And so they'd only be up to 14. We have 14 on board, plus a Brave's Apprentice. Right? They could misplay, overextend.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Trostani. I don't even know whether Trostani will help, actually, just with this stupid Luxstrike
No.
Beast interaction.
Yeah.
But the two
It
life
wouldn't help
linkers.
for damage this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
What is
just
this?
anything that flies is bad, but at least it's not an artifact. Explore. Okay.
What does it say?
Whenever you
to counter on
so the funny thing is,
reanimates the flyer.
wait, what?
It's not good.
It just does that?
Apparently.
Okay, that's fine.
They're not gaining any life here, though. This is like maybe a real angle.
Okay, I think we should still impulse the Mind Stone. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I almost chose the wrong mode, but it's fine.
That would be. Well, I mean, there's some protection because you'd have to pick a target, but.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, they're tapped out. They have no lifelink now. Oof. Double land. That's not good.
I guess we can use the Brave's Apprentice to just be like a combat trick here when we go to combat and attack.
Yeah, I think we do. So I figure play Forest from Exile pre-combat because I don't see why not.
Yeah.
And then just swing with everything else.
Yeah, the two.
I don't know if
fives.
the 1/1 does anything.
Yeah, I mean we can leave the Apprentice back, but just do that, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. 1/1 isn't going to do anything.
Oh, we can actually use the treasure token, but
instead of the signet, you mean?
I'm thinking we should maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure what we should use here. Yeah, this is a good block for them.
Let's see their blocks.
This one is good because this one has them trading a. Yeah, and then they're just gonna trade there. Okay. I guess that's not horrible, but they do still have the Shadow Spear. Oh, I tried to order blockers. That's not how that works.
Yeah, no more ordering blockers. So right now they're taking 4 and everything is trading, assuming they use the Steel Overseer.
Yeah.
Which isn't that bad for us.
Yeah, I don't.
So I feel like we just accept this for now and then impulse the treasure.
Do you want to impulse the treasure right now?
No, I was saying do damage first, but I don't know if there's any reason to do damage first.
I'm just thinking, like,
What do
what
we
if we
have that we
find
can
instant speed removal or something? But yeah, I don't. Hmm,
have? Well, what instant speed removal would we hit that we would want to cast is my question. Because I
sure.
could see hitting like um I don't know, Enforcer to kill their 3/5 would be really good.
Well, there's no reason not to do
I
this
mean, we
now,
may
right?
as well do it
Yeah,
now, yeah.
yeah.
I think we're always doing that. Okay.
uh, until the end of your next turn, so we don't have to do that yet. So we can just let this
Or
happen.
we can just cast Tristani instead.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think we might actually
Yeah, we're in it.
kind of.
They still have a flyer that can have lifelink and a fair bit of power and reanimate their stuff. But not over.
Yeah.
I mean, if that escape to the wilds was a Markov enforcer, I think we would just win, but
Right.
I suppose you can't have it all.
Okay. Yeah. So if we find, I guess, what are we
Oh
looking
god, that has
for?
vigilance. That's so bad, actually.
Uh,
Are we just dead?
no, but we're at like 2.
No, not yet.
Yeah. Or yeah, 2.
Hmm.
Okay.
If this didn't have vigilance, we would actually be in kind of great shape because they would not have an attack, right?
Right.
Oh, gotta find something.
Yeah. That's pretty annoying. Oh, actually, now if we mess up the grafted war gear, their guy goes away. But we'll see what happens.
I don't know how I would do that.
Okay. I think I just cast escape.
Do you?
I think so.
What can we hit that does anything off of escape?
Um, I don't know. I mean, we see 5 cards, and
Yeah, but we have no mana.
okay.
Right, Get Lost is gone.
So what if we impulse with the Gruul Signet, like float mana, impulse with that, and
Yeah,
then
make mana first, and then I think I prefer that because we'll
okay,
probably have to use the escape anyway, but at least we have one luck with a lot of mana left.
right, okay. Yeah,
Cool.
I think we're not very alive, unfortunately.
I mean, this game was closer than I thought it would be.
But frankly, I think not making your play killed us.
Hmm. Hard to say.
Does this do anything?
What does Rebel Salvo do? That has something to do with equipment, right?
Yeah, it's just cheaper for each equipment we have.
Oh, it's affinity. It's poor.
Ugh.
Um. Yeah, so we die. I mean, there's no way we can kill the flyer, right?
I'm just wondering like how much life we can gain and how much damage we can soak up. Because we can gain 4 life here.
Yeah. I mean, okay. The problem is just like the Mirko blocking anything other than our dragon. Just, I feel like just wins.
Well, we just don't attack with the dragon, right? Like I think we have to keep it back.
You have to block with it.
I think so.
Yeah. Do these all go away at the end of our turn?
Next turn.
Oh, so we could threaten the salvo on the Mirko if he comes in.
Oh, I guess that's true.
But we have to throw at least one soldier away.
Um, and then how does the blood tithe change things? Because this can give
Oh,
something.
we would have to throw away two, you're right. Otherwise they just trample over the smaller dragon.
Wait, what if we play? What if we play like Stone Coil X is one? Wait a minute. What if we
Uh,
just? Oh my gosh, Stone Coil has pro multicolored, and Blood Tithe and Murko
multicolor?
are both multicolored,
True.
and it
But they
has
still trample over for the
right.
fly. And the one guy flies.
But I think we need to play a big Stone Coil,
Okay.
like it's a 5/5, and then in theory we have a double block.
Oh, right, it has reach. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay. Do we attack with anything?
Well,
Problem.
Stonecoil doesn't have a life link, right?
No. But in theory we actually live right now. I think I just want to play the
Yeah, that's true, even through Blood Tithe.
right. I think I'm just gonna play
Yeah.
big Stone Coil. Okay. We can maybe win this.
Although we should be careful of clock because it's game one.
No, it's fine. All right.
Okay. Problem is they're just gaining so much life.
How?
Yeah, I mean, they already did. They do if we ever attack. Currently, they don't have a real attack, but they can also just keep reanimating stuff.
Yeah.
Although, they are attacking.
I don't love this, but maybe they made an
Maybe
oopsie.
they
Hopefully.
missed that it has reach.
Oh no.
Oh, it does not look like they missed something.
Maybe they cracked the clue in
It's just
desperation.
a bounce.
Oh no, we just
Bounce.
died. Okay, that's fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, we were never eating almost anything, unfortunately.
Yuck. Well, that was annoying, but at least we put up a fight. But I do think ultimately, I don't know if I don't know if we win if we kill the Shadow Spear, but I think not killing the Shadow Spear killed us. So let's not do my play again.
Okay. I think if we take that as a strict rule, we will lose a lot of games. But
Okay. Radiant Flames.
yes.
And what do we cut? I think Bone Splitter again.
I think that's fine. Do we just cut the Aloe Alchemist?
Sure. Yeah.
I think because last time I just wanted bodies against them, but this time I feel like
Yeah, we need
that doesn't do
answers.
much.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And I don't think Fear Fire Foes does a ton either.
No, I did consider that, but
Thoughts on Tome versus... I think Tome might be better than Mindstone again.
no,
I'm just going to try it.
sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Where's Maze Mind Stone? The classic portmanteau of the... Alright, so now we have to win pretty fast.
Right, that's true.
That's fine.
Okay. So it's just forest, cycle ash barrens.
Yep.
For plains.
I'm even just going to main phase this.
And then F6. I think that's fine. I mean, we're not threatening anything really, and there's no point to, I don't think.
I hate that I have a 0 drop in hand, which is going to give me extra priority every turn, though, but it's fine.
True.
Okay, and then I think we just start going for the Ranger class.
Just Mountain Ranger class. And then presumably Ranger class level 2 next turn.
Yeah.
The way we're standing.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense than Stone Coil. Maybe we can find a nice tap
We'll
land.
have to see what they do, but
True.
that makes the wolf a 3/3 on attack, right? Which is good.
Yeah, I think trying to grow stuff out of the range of the Radiant Flames is a good idea, and we're like investing in
Right.
this enchantment which doesn't get wrathed away. Yeah, they're just doing nothing.
Oh,
So,
good.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that then. Unfortunate that that's a forest and not
A mountain.
mountain.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't a Blood Tithe Harvester from them under him too.
Oh yeah, that'd be much more awkward. But like now they have this 4/4 to deal with pretty much, and like we're playing it.
Potentially another 4/4 with the Stonecoil.
Yeah. Okay, that's not ideal,
Bomb is
but kind of have to do it now
answer.
based on how they tapped, and that frankly that's fine. There's the Blood Tithe.
Ew.
Yeah, doesn't kill the Stonecoil though. So okay,
Very much not, in fact.
Right.
Do we ever dragon instead?
I think so. Like, just make mana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Stonecoil can always be bigger.
Also,
And then
making a
just
treasure
get
might
out.
randomly matter for Radiant Flames, so.
True. Unfortunately, we can't Radiant Flames for 5.
I mean, I think we're winning this game unless they have some absolute nutter butter cards. Like, I just feel like we're in good shape. I don't know.
We're in good shape. I feel like it's not unreasonable that they could even it out.
Nope, they can't win. They're dead. Here's better
Oh,
triumph.
sweet.
Yeah. I checked with them. I asked. I was like, hey, are you dead? They were like, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. But if they know they're dead, doesn't that make them a poor sport for trying to time this out?
Probably, yes. Okay, I think I just Radiant Flames now and just pass. Good?
Okay.
Or would you rather Stonecoil? I think killing 2 things is good. Actually,
I would rather play Stonecoil after the Radiant Flames, I think.
Okay. Like
you don't
this.
think? Like just as a 2/2 that can become a 3/3 next turn.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
But I like the pressure. They only have 1 card in hand.
Yeah. And otherwise our mana is going to be tied up for a while, so sure, makes sense.
Right. I mean, with Tristani, it can be attacking as a 4/4 next turn.
Yeah, that's a big difference between... Yeah, I agree. I think you're right, as usual. Now they're going to Pyrite Spellbomb this. Okay, that doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, I'm sad that that card is in their deck for game 3, but I do not care about it right now.
Right. Very nice to draw the Hive Spine, by the way. Like, I have to imagine we're just miles ahead here, so.
What is this?
That's a bummer.
Okay.
All right.
It is, but it's also not that bad because they have no cards in hand now.
Yeah, no cards in hand. Like, they don't have a good attack. We have 3 pretty powerful engines.
Yeah, what does level 3 on the Ranger class do?
We can draw cards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Guessing they're just attacking to pitch a card.
Yeah. I'm just gonna double block here with well,
the tokens.
Maybe, yeah. I guess I probably should. We'll see what they do here though.
Right.
Wait, they pitched a Braid?
Discarded a Braid. That's a somewhat live card. I guess they must have something good in there somewhere.
Okay, well I don't
And they
think Bone
flipped
Splitter
Bone
is what they're
Splitter.
looking for, yeah.
No, I doubt it.
So we just...
Seems like, yeah, double block with the 2/2s.
Okay, and they've had enough. So we have 9 minutes for game 3,
That's
9.5. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah. Okay, so how do we not die?
Draw Radiant Flames every game.
Seems like a good plan so far.
That is. Yeah.
Do we want Fear Fire Foes ever as just like a 3 mana deal too. Like that sounds horrible. I don't know.
No, their deck is too good to lose to that,
Yeah.
right? I mean, the only thing it's really good against is the 1/1 if they can't sack the any artifacts in response.
Yeah, it's like if we snipe exactly Gear Drake slash Steel Overseer, but that just seems
Yeah.
like magical Christmas land. So I think we just try again, probably.
Um, Steel Overseer is easier to snipe though, and insanely powerful. I don't know, what would we cut? Escape on the draw? You think that's just too slow?
Escape on the draw does seem
I think
cuttable.
there's some argument to that because they had no game when we were ahead, right?
Yeah.
They did not look poised to come back. So I think if we outlast them, we're in good shape.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is like an amazing swap, but I think that Escape is unexciting enough here on the draw, and slash Fear Fire foes can kill, for instance, like the stupid 1/3 that soloed us. This looks good.
Right, it's true. Yeah, I have no issues with this.
Yeah, I don't know. Killing that Shadow Spear is going to haunt me a little, or not killing it is going to haunt me a little bit, but it's fine.
It's not a big deal. We were, like I said, very likely to lose regardless of what play we made there.
Yeah. Gear Drake.
If I felt very strongly, I would have argued against you.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
I really don't care about Signet in their deck.
Yeah, I actually, every time they play a Signet, I like, take a sigh of relief or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now we have potentially a dragon, potentially removal on an artifact.
Yeah, and I'm not worried.
That's an artifact.
Not too
That's
concerned
also...
about these guys.
No, me neither. I'm happy just dropping the dragon and saying, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, the only issue is I think it's relatively easy for them to have like a spell bomb and send us back to Oblivion, but I still think it's correct. I think that...
I mean, we're only taking 4 even still.
Yeah, but it is like a really bad tempo swing because they can spend like 2 mana, kill this, and then develop something else. And we're not drawing.
I mean, yeah, if they had like land spellbomb 3-drop, we'd be in trouble, but I don't think it's bad enough, even as a worst case scenario.
Okay, but hear me out. I think it might be good to just play spellbomb and pass.
Home early.
Oh, that's interesting too.
Place.
Yeah, actually,
I don't mind playing spellbomb and Maze Mind Tome.
Yeah, let's just do that then. Okay, that seems a lot better to me. Because I really want to be able to cast Tristani slash something that doesn't get destroyed by removal the same way. So
Tristani is certainly a lot better against Ether Spellbomb.
Right. And better against Bitter Triumph or whatever as well. And I think we just take the 4 because they could have something that's more important to kill with this Spellbomb.
Yeah, and I'm not horribly concerned about our life total at the moment.
Though I
don't care about that.
Okay. That is an issue, but we do have the resistance.
Yeah.
I think if they... I think I killed the lifelinker here.
Interesting. I mean, it is just the strongest guy.
Right. I don't want to kill this thing, which sort of draws them a card.
No. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to do it, I think.
Yeah, I think 7 is too much to take here with the Spellbomb up. This frees up our mana better. Like, if we draw, especially if we draw, like, a white source, we're going to want to be able to play Tristani. Do we upkeep stop?
Whoops. Yeah, let me. Ooh, I think we top that probably. And then we get to. Or, oh, wait. Oh, for some reason I thought we were going to have 5 mana. Actually, yeah, why don't we bottom that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we can't take it.
Yeah. We need their Bone Splitter to discount this. Okay, let's bottom this. And then do you want to scry again? I think I do.
I think I do, yeah.
Okay. Is that good enough?
That's
I think no.
It's so awkward because
I'm just gonna go no.
yeah, it doesn't let us double spell. Okay, that's nice. So we just blow up the Bone Splitter and play the 2/2. I mean, we don't have to do it now, but like we just do the Ranger class for now.
Sure.
Hold up resistance.
Yeah, let's do that. And I like this because their guy's probably gonna die. My current plan is to use Decadent Dragon to just cast Trostani. Like if we can just play this and have them not kill it, like it can be our white source.
Yes. Of course, if they don't kill it, we're already in pretty good shape. But...
It's neither here nor there. Okay. Yeah, I think that this should be good. We can even...
Yeah.
Why don't we... I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just block and then shoot the Bone Splitter.
Mm-hmm.
And then do you want to scry upkeep again? I mean, I guess we'll see what they do here, but...
Yeah, assuming they don't do anything, I do like that. How long is this card available?
Lava Spur Boots.
Oh, that's kind of good for them.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. But it's also not a huge...
That's the ward one?
I think so, yeah. All right.
That's fine as long as we get the Trostani. I think we do.
Sure.
Keep scry.
Okay.
I also like that we have the 4 life coming.
Yeah, I was
soon.
thinking about that too. Okay, bottom.
Yeah, there's no reason you would want that.
And let's just play the dragon, I think, and just pass.
Yeah, I agree. I think in another life, when we have more than 12, we could just slam into plus the Ranger class and go face, but we're not in that position right now.
Yeah.
Plus, they have 1 card. It's just going to be really hard for them to win from here.
Yeah. We do have like an insane amount of value if this works. Okay, that's obviously not great, and I think we might be able to beat it here.
Yeah, I think we can beat it. I mean, the fact that they can gain 3 unblockable and hit us for 3 is nice, but we're going to play Trostani. We're going to have life link up.
Oh, we got to watch out for hasters randomly against that. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, I didn't...
Is that good?
I think
That's
it's
fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. You were going to say it's fine that I didn't scry.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we still cast Trostani off of the treasure, though, right? Just to avoid the damage.
I actually don't think so. Just because I think the treasure could matter in the future. And, like, we do have 4 life right here, so I think it's okay. I'm just going to do it. And I actually think we attack with both now.
I agree. There's no way they can attack through our soldiers, basically, with anything that can be blocked profitably.
That was a very calculated forget to scry, because now we have the onboard trick of the life gain, we naturally drew the white source, etc.
If only these soldiers were red and white, we could have stoked the flames up.
Okay. I think I want to Maze Mind Tome before damage here, just so they can't burn us out somehow.
Yeah, I agree, especially with the lifelink on board.
Yeah. Wonder if they just scoop to that. Like,
I was wondering. That seems like a long pause.
yeah.
And no.
Trostani, huh? Hell of a card.
Seems worth the splash.
Yeah. It and Get Lost, so I'm happy about both of those. Kellen maybe a little bit less
Yeah.
so. Just re-equip here.
Colin's fine though. Just re-equip.
Yeah, Kellen is fine.
Yeah, they're not showing much strength here.
Yeah, so that kills them, because now we just do Fear Fire Foes to the 3 tree, and it kills both their guys.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What do you think? Better than Escape to the Wild?
Maybe slightly, huh?
I mean, in this case, obviously.
I would be a little tilted as the opponent on 10 minutes against someone on 3, but...
Would you? We're just thinking through our lines, you know?
They just say yikes.
Oh, yeah, fair.
We did think through our lines, though. That's allowed.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they die to this. I wonder how much damage this is. Yeah,
13.
let's do it. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast a Convoke card on Magic Online in 3 minutes is the question.
You saved the treasure and it worked out. Huh?
Yeah, it was calculated.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we were going to lose on his next turn.
All right. Ready for
sweet.
You up for a finals?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
But I first made a Twitch account like right around 10 years ago in order to follow Amaz when he was still like streaming Hearthstone.
I don't know if he's in chat still or not, but I bet he would appreciate that if he is.
I don't know. Yeah. We're facing a third 1-on-1 opponent. What are the odds?
Yeah. I'm not sure about this whole Alchemist plan, but I do think we keep this.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward, though. Like, missing double red, missing white. 2 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Inti solves all our problems.
Oh, I like that one. Slightly better 2-drop, no offense, Aloe Alchemist.
Ooh.
What?
Offense taken.
I thought it was legendary. There's only one in existence.
Well, now, if it's legendary, then I can just play mine and theirs will die, right?
That would be nice.
Alright, let's just jam our 3-2 and try to trade it for their potential 3-3. Nice to draw the Vantage, by the way. That actually solves a lot of our problems with this hand. Like,
yeah, the double red is quite nice, and couldn't hope for anything better realistically.
Yeah, this might get killed here, but then it makes their Inti a little awkward because they don't really want to pitch a card and grow it if they're spending mana to kill this.
Right.
Ooh, that sucks.
That's awful. We just lose.
Well, I guess we're now...
I mean, not literally, but that's so brutal.
It's pretty brutal. And now we're in the Inti race. Oh my god, it's the mirror. Wait, island? Okay, no, we're fine. Can beat an island.
I mean, we just stoke, right? I don't... Do we have another play?
I'm sure we have other plays, but I don't think they're good.
Yeah.
Thoughts on doing it on upkeep versus... I think we should just do it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deal.
Strong opinions, or... I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. Alright. Be gone.
Okay. I mean, I can't really tell what their deck is exactly.
A lot of colors and value is sort of the impression I'm getting.
Yeah.
Like 4 color
Well, we have an
minimum.
Escape to the Wilds in our hands, so that's good.
Yeah. Whew, okay, sick draw. So we just jam that.
Yeah, I like it.
This deck is just fun.
More mana.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it does things well.
Yes.
So this gets them a land?
Yep, forest. So they can find like a
Okay.
surveil land or triome or whatever. Yeah. What the heck is this?
Valgavoth Slayer. Card is bad, but it's an enchantment.
Oh,
Oof.
killer thing. Don't love that. All right, let's just play a Tristani, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Can we please draw a land?
Binding doesn't do anything relevant on the third one, does it?
We shouldn't
Surely
block
that would
their
not be fair.
hierarch with Trostani.
If that's it.
That's
Okay.
yeah, that's about it.
Hmm. I mean, I assume we won't even have the option because it would be pretty
Yeah.
decent to block it with the
The lifelinker.
soldiers.
Yeah, we can double block with lifelinkers, gain 4.
Yeah, true. Okay, I like a Signet being one of their last few cards.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like them having 2
Maybe
cards
we
in
can
hand here.
outvalue them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is it trophy time? Is it too early to call it? Turn 6 on game 1?
Yes. I mean, I called it before
Before we
game
even...
one of
Yeah.
match one, so
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. So what
It's
you're saying
never
is
too soon.
it's on you if we lose? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I will
Got it.
accept that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's just alpha here and then escape post combat.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, we'll see if they do anything, obviously. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking we could theoretically hold up the salvo, but judging on them doing nothing with their mana, I'm not sure if that's good.
Well,
Oh, we are so good into that. Oh, wow, that's such a blowout.
Bonk.
Bonk, indeed. And we have 2 mana left over for NT.
Yeah. Wasn't even thinking
I
about
love
that.
Advent of the Worm, though. That card is sick.
It is pretty awesome. Some of those like medium old like overstated cards just kind of make you feel things, I think, in like a way that
Oh, you're telling me.
yeah, I guess
I think you're right, though. It doesn't feel the same way anymore. You know,
No.
before I was like playing a
Locksmith
Court of
Smiter.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, that green white deck with the 2 mana 3/3 token, the Loxodon Spider, the
Call the
Advent
Conclave.
War.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, Revolutionist 4. Rebel Salvo. Kill Trostani.
maybe Radiant Flames, maybe Advent. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can't put them.
Yeah, they need to find a way to make Radiant
I
Flames
mean,
cost 1 more.
Salvo makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I mean, only if they want to kill our. I don't think it would make a whole lot of sense to get Radiant Flames here because they'd just be killing their own.
I mean,
Oh, they did.
works for
Wait,
me.
what?
It's Trostani
So they're
versus...
putting themselves 0 cards,
You never
0
know.
board against a Tristan. I'll
mean,
take it, but I'm confused.
I'm not going to pretend that I understand, but desperate times call for us to trophy. Or wait, that's not how it goes.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right,
Okay, we got 2.
Do you want to Ruby or do you want to Maze Mind Tome? I think I want to Ruby. Because it makes
It
mana.
has haste.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a 2/3.
Yeah, there's no rush on the Maze Mind Tome. Although it is kind of crazy that the Maze Mind Tome can now draw us 4 cards. They're gonna have to have some bombs in their deck to deal with this.
Yeah, I think this is Scooperoo territory for the opponent here. Like, yeah, okay, cool. They agree.
Flip it. Yeah, that was kind of a smashing for how good their draw was. initially. I
Yeah,
mean, they kind of ran out of steam, but
yeah,
God, we
they
drafted a lot of the same cards.
right. I think we got a little bit lucky with our draws, maybe even pretty lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
No,
also
very
just
lucky. I mean, the salvo into killing the 5/5.
okay, we got a little
Oh,
bit
that was
lucky.
painful.
um,
Uh,
do you want to change anything?
um,
Ooh, I've got one.
oh, honestly, yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe cut the Fear Fire foes. I mean, it's okay as a removal that you can put a lot of mana into, but
It's also on the
I'm
draw,
not
like
seeing a lot of X ones.
yeah, like it kills
Yeah.
their hierarch, but I don't know.
It's so funny that it's each other, so you can't actually target the hierarch for 0 and kill it.
Yeah,
But if they somehow played 2 creatures, then you could
I think this is
always
good.
kill one.
Or well,
Mhm.
actually, what do you think about Gold Vein Hydra now? Think I still like the Wolverine, but
Um,
I'm not sure.
no, I like the Wolverine more.
Okay. I love that
Okay.
like I feel like when I think about cards like Retrofitter, Foundry, and Maze Mind Tome, I just assume that they're like always in the main deck of almost every deck. But then we like I guess we ended up meaning the tome, but this is potentially our only game in the whole draft with Foundry in our deck.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Good hand.
Thoughts on immediately potentially getting to play a land off the top on turn 3?
Oh, because of the ruby. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it'd be nice if it happened. Particularly if we don't draw a land next turn.
Yeah.
Otherwise, seeing another land on top wouldn't even make me that happy.
I'm a little bit worried about getting Radiant Flames here, but I'm just gonna assume we'll be okay. I don't know.
It's only really bad if they go like island into swamp into radiant flames.
Oh, here it comes.
Okay, there's the island. Signet. I think people overrate signets a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I'm not accusing my opponent of this necessarily, but
I think most people are big old Signet overraters. So now I'm wondering, well,
another one. Why did they discard a 2-drop to play another signet?
excellent question. Maybe Radiant Flames?
Yeah, could well be. I mean, we could just play Stone Coil for 4.
I think I'd rather
That's
stoke
pretty
the
good
Flames that
into
Kavu than
Radiant
that,
Flames.
but
That's fine too.
I'm curious whether
Yeah, no, I think that's probably better.
okay, would you rather do that than play Rada?
Yeah, I don't want to play Rada here. I think you're right that it kind of signals Stoke the Flames with the way they're playing.
Sure. Okay. This can only tap for green, right? Oh, just kidding. Taps for red. I was gonna I should have played the plains, tried to bait you into thinking we couldn't cast the Stoke, but obviously we could still convoke it.
No, I actually know what Ruby does. Wait, we could just convoke it anyway.
That was that would have been the joke. But
that was the secondary level that
yeah.
I missed. I was so hung up on the tapping it for red.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was getting distracted by there, but yeah. That card's so good. I love that card. All right.
That's the one that can sack itself to do damage.
Yeah. I think I was gonna say something about when to play the Stone Coil, which I don't think we do here. I think here we just jam Rada.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they would have to kill their own thing with Radiant Flames, so I don't really care if they do.
Right. And I just want to make a bigger Stone Coil, and even attack with Ruby and get the pump at some point would be nice. There's no opportunity for them to do this, obviously, before we can hit a land, which we didn't do, but we can still play tap land.
I mean, I'm happy to see that on top, even if it's not land.
Oh yeah, I mean this looks pretty sick. Like we can cast our 6-drop next turn. We have Glider as well. There goes
Yeah.
Rada.
Part of the reason, oh, that's great. Part of the reason that I'm happy with the way we played it is because at this point I am thrilled if one of their cards is
Is
Radiant
Radiant
Flames
Flames.
and it's
Yep.
just basically dead.
Yep. I feel the
Whereas
exact
we
same
could
way.
have gotten
Kind of wrecked. Yeah.
not blown out, but
No, we could
pretty
have gotten
badly
pretty.
beaten. But
Yeah, I mean, if they have like
yeah.
the. Oh, that's what I was gonna say that I forgot. One of the reasons I wanted to kill this is because they could have like Triome or something that turns it into a 5/5,
Yeah, that's true too.
and so stoking it right
Speaking of
there.
5/5s, oh, I guess we probably just play the 4/4 flyer
Oh
instead,
yeah,
huh?
hit for 7 seems good.
Yeah, yeah, seems very good.
Wait, yeah, okay, they can't Advent to the Worm here. Had to
No,
think
they
about
have
it.
no weight.
Yeah. Manamorphose, Advent to the Worm, getcha.
Whoa. They'd still take 4 in the air, though. It wouldn't be the end of the world.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's trophy time.
It's trophy time.
It would suck if I said that and then I was wrong, but I
Nah,
think it's trophy
there's no
time.
way.
Yeah. What is that?
What is that card?
I, I like that neither of us have any idea. Oh, so they get to take Markov Enforcer. All right, I mean, that's bad for me.
That kind of sucks.
But they're also dying, so that is not the worst.
Right. That's good for us.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the worst case scenario is what? Drop a stone coil for 6. Hit
Kari
them for a
Zev's
bunch of
expertise
damage.
and then like burn spell. Like I don't know. Actually, that I mean that could be a way for us to die, but I can't imagine that would ever happen. So, all right, goodbye, Markov Enforcer. You shall be missed.
Yeah.
We do not
It
have
always feels better to trophy after casting a Markov Enforcer.
3, 4, 5. So we have 12 damage. Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, we're short. Yeah, I thought about that.
Of course you did. Yeah. Okay.
Unlucky. You say that, but I did not think about the lethal. Ooh.
That is
Uh,
lethal. Yeah. Looks like
is
lethal.
it?
I think so because you just plot it, right?
Yeah, but if we plot it, we don't have enough mana to also make it a dude without tapping Ruby, do we?
What? Isn't this? Oh, we're short one.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That
We
would have
can.
been such a redemption arc for the Yellow Alchemist after getting
So here's the thing.
ridiculed this whole time.
This untaps something, but plot is only as a sorcery. So we would actually have enough mana, but just not at the
Yeah,
right time.
that's true.
Okay, so let's just make a big stone coil. All right.
Yeah.
I guess I should pre-combat this in case they do something to the rebel, because then we still get our ruby pump.
Mhm.
Dang, I thought we had them, but obviously not. Okay. So we were off by 1 in multiple ways. Off by 1 mana, off by 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 mana and 1 damage. That's fine.
But it's sad. We had
Until we
trophy
lose
time.
this game.
All right.
Yeah, that's true. We celebrated early. That just means we get to celebrate again.
Thoughts on
The
blocking here?
Seiju. The Seiju does not work. My thought is, why would we not block?
Because then, yeah, okay, we'll just block.
Okay, well, thanks. I mean, I think they were only attacking out of desperation to try to hit something anyway. I mean, I guess they could play Swamp into
Yay.
Radiant Flames. No, but you can't even Radiant Flames for 4. Okay.
Yeah, they would need to find a way to have to spend extra mana on it. All right.
They have
So-
black mana anyway. Okay, let's go.
No bounties given away. That's what we like to see.
No.
Also, I said
Oh,
GLH
there's your
update.
name.
Oh yeah, I'm on there.
Is that top?
Wait, actually that's funny because if we go over here, Where are you at? Says Hinky. Here I am. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, it's a dream. Every time you get a Markov Enforcer in the deck, I'm happy.
Yeah. Yeah, some nice gruel, some nice match wins. Um,
Yeah.
I assume you're off to sleep now.
Um, Not necessarily.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do next.
Well, yeah, if you want to stick around, we can just see if the draft like insta fires, if you're interested in that, or
Yeah.
obviously you can also feel free to do whatever. But I thought
I
I'd,
can't promise 3 rounds, but if you want to join the queue and see what happens,
yeah, yeah, why
I'm
not?
down.